What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jones at 4K, bringing you guys another Forza Horizon 5 drift build and tune video. Now today we got the 2019 McLaren Speedtail. We're going to get into the build, followed by the tune, and then we're going to take it out to the mountain to see if we can 3-star the zone and also put down 1,000,000 points. Alright, so diving into the build of this car. For the motor swap, there's no motor swap options and there's only drivetrain swap options. We didn't swap the drivetrain as this car comes rear wheel drive, so we left it stock. For the clutch, we have the race clutch. We have the 6-speed race transmission. And we also have the drift differential. Under platform and handling, we got the race brakes. We have the drift springs and dampers. We have the race roll cage. And we have the race weight reduction. For air and appearance, you can only put the Forza Horizon front bumper on there. And as cool as it looked, I didn't really want to put it on there because I didn't want to deal with tuning aero at the car. For the tire compound, we have the Horizon semi-slicks. The car comes stock with just regular semi-slicks. For the front tire width, we upgraded it to a 265. And then for the rear tire width, we left it stock at 315s. For the rim choice, I believe we have the multi-piece wheels on it. That's cap. We have the ADV1s, ADV7, MV2 CSs. And then for the engine components, we have the stock intake, stock fuel system, stock ignition, stock valves, stock cams, stock exhaust. We have the stock pistons. We have the race twin turbos with anti-lag. We have a stock intercooler. And we have a stock flywheel, giving this car 1,193 horsepower with 976 foot-pounds of torque. Then jumping over to the tune of the car, for the tire pressure, we have 32-31. For the gear ratio, we have a 365 final gear, a 300 first, 200 second, 150 third, 125 fourth, 1096, and then a 096 sixth gear. For the alignment, we're running -5 degrees camber in the front with -0.5 degrees camber in the rear. For the toe, front toe, we have 0.1 toe out with no toe in the rear. And then we're running 7 degrees of cast angle. For the roll bars, we're running 26.9 in the front with 15.4 in the rear. And then for our springs, we're running 560-pound spring in the front with the 896 pink spring in the rear. And if some of you guys are wondering why I have it set up like this, that's because the motor's in the back. And I mean, you know, common sense would tell you you would need a stiffer spring in the rear. So that's what I did. And that's probably, you know, the best way to do so. You could tune it the other way, but you know, to make up for having the soft springs, you would have to lift the car up so you don't bottom out and slam the car out. So it's just better to go ahead and support the weight of the engine by using a stiffer spring in the rear. So that's what I did. For the rod height, I left the stock at 3.2 in the front and 4.2 in the rear, and that's actually as low as it goes. For the dampening, we have 9.3 in the front with 11.6 in the rear. And then for the bump stiffness, we have 4.6 bump in the front with 3.8 bump in the rear. For the aero, we don't have anything adjustable on the aero. For the brake force balance, we have 70% balance. And then for the brake pressure, we have 50% brake pressure. And then lastly, for the differential, we have 100% acceleration with 100% deceleration, giving this car a lock diff. That was the build. This is the tune. Let's take it out to the mountain. All right, guys, we done made it to the top of the mountain. Let's not waste no time. Let's take it down here to see if we can put up 1,000,000 points and also 3-star the zone. And before I get too far into going downhill on this thing, I just want to say, yo, this car is absolutely hideous. Like now being on a racetrack and seeing it on a racetrack might have a different appeal or different appearance, but like drifting wise, I'm not gonna lie, man, it's kind of ugly. You know, and I get that this car was built, you know, 100%, you know, for the need for speed as the purpose. But man, this car is hideous. Now, drifting wise, that's a different story because it drives great. It drifts great. It handles great. It didn't really need a lot of like excessive tuning. I mean, just a little common sense, you know, counterbalance the weight of the rear engine, you know, and it flies. And I did tune this car live on my YouTube test stream. So if you guys missed it, you know, you're more than welcome to go back and see my process on how I did it. It didn't really take long, and I actually had some really good runs downhill with this car. But it drives very good. Now I'm long overdue for doing this car, but I got it done, and I'm glad that I was able to do it live, man, because I didn't really know how I was going to approach tuning this car. So I think it's been a while since I've done a rear engine car. But this car, like I said, it ain't winning no beauty pageants. But if you look for something to add to give the uniqueness factor, this is a car that'll give you some uniqueness factor points. This is a car that you can add to your unique car list. And I did, however, manage to not only, you know, build this car and tune this car, but I also managed to complete 1 million points downhill easily with this car. And I got really close to beating my all-time, like, well, my highest points with this car. I don't know what it is about it, but the car handles, man. I mean, it doesn't feel heavy. I mean, it's 3,000 pounds. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't drive heavy. I mean, it drives very, like, very smooth. And I understand, you know, like I said, the dynamic of the car, the way the car was built. It drives like a missile. It absolutely shreds like a missile. Very, very, very fun as a drift car. Like I said, I think it looked better as a race car, obviously, but drifting wise, it looks kind of weird. But it handles so nicely, man. Like you can't really argue about it. I mean, it handles phenomenally. I mean, you got power in all gears. You got torque in all gears, high, low. It got about a mid-range torque level. Almost straightened up right there on accident. But it's just nice, man. Like it's absolutely nice. A little aggressive there. So that was 1,054,000. I think it was 1,000,000 or 54,000, 1,055,000. But like I said, guys, this car ain't winning no beauty competitions anytime soon. But if it's something you want to try that's like different and unique, this is definitely the car for you. I must say this is the car. It's not, like I said, I don't know, man. The front of the car looks nice, man, but once you get to the back of the car, I'm just like, you know, like somebody accidentally stepped on half the car and just like, you know what, let's go sell it. But it's different, man, and I do enjoy it. But guys, that is going to be it for me. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment down below if you have any more suggestions. Now I am supposed to drop another video today, and I'm going to try my best to get out the Lotus Carlton video. Today is Friday. If I do not get that video out today, the Lotus Carlton video will be out Saturday with no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have been very busy this week, but I do know that the next video I'm dropping is, if it's not out today, it will be out tomorrow, Saturday the 6th, I believe. But guys, I do love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.